Welcome everyone to Side Draft and welcome to our 2022 Indycar Predictions. We think we know IndyCar, a bunch of NASCAR fans.
So I've actually started watching some Indy cars, got real excited about Indy now. I was like, man, this is good racing. We've got Jimmie Johnson coming over. He's going to run a full season this year. And so, man, a lot of things happened last year. You got excited about the races. It was good racing last year. Raced for the championship with Alex below. I mean, I'm real excited about it.
Yeah, we decided to come back for some more because we enjoyed it last season.
Yeah, so we're going to do a full season of fast picks, predictions, who's going to win the race, and we're going to have a separate point system for this. So hang on.
If you don't like IndyCar, we're not going to punish people for not playing fast picks.
I don't know nobody. Okay.
But we do encourage you to at least try it out because it's fun.
If you got friends that like IndyCar, tell them we'll come over here, make some picks, and we'll have our own little championship of our own.
Yeah. All right, so prediction time.
Prediction time. I really didn't know what to say about Indy. But you can get an early start because there's going to be a handful of IndyCar drivers in the Rolex 24 at Daytona, so watch out for them. So
Rolex 24 picks coming like next week, I think. So
yeah,
or 2 weeks from now.
So speaking, I'll start off with Jimmie Johnson. He ran a part-time schedule last year, not ready to run the ovals. So he's going to try to run a full season this year. And I'm going to say he's going to get a top 10 at the Indy 500.
At the Indy 500, that is like...
That's
the race.
The race.
It is the race. If you win that, you made history. I believe it's one of the Triple Crowns or something like that. Yep. So that's a really prestigious race. So if you could predict the Indy 500, it's pretty much like the Daytona 500. Like anybody could pretty much go and win it.
Yeah.
Sort of, not really, but... in a way, yes.
Yeah, so then we're going to Romain Grosjean. Did I say that right? Hope so. I believe he's going to be a contender for the title. I believe he's going to finish in the top 3. He ran very well last year. I mean, he was really strong in a couple of those races towards the end, and I was going to continue that momentum and have a breakout year. Then we're going to Colton Herta. He won 3 races last year. I think he's going to win up that and win 4. And he's going to win the most poles. I know Joseph Newgarden won the most poles last year, but I believe Colton Herta will. And Pato O'Ward is going to win 3.
Yeah, Pato had a really good year last year.
Yeah. And
got to test the F1 car after the F1 season concluded in their little postseason test.
Yeah, I hate it towards the championship race, and he had a trouble in there and just kind of lost contention. But maybe he'll get rebound from that and continue. I mean, I believe he'll be a contender again this year. But I believe Alex Palou is going to win back-to-back titles. And Joseph Newgarden will win 2 races.
Wow.
And a couple of ones to keep an eye on is Felix Rosenqvist and Marcus Ericsson. I believe they was starting to come on again last year. Maybe they have a breakout year.
So that's the ones to watch.
Ones to watch. Keep your eye on them.
All right, so my predictions. We'll make a Jimmie Johnson pick as well. I believe he will shine on the ovals, and he will get at least 1 top 10. Not going to necessarily say which one it is. But I believe the best chance would be something like a Texas or something like that. You know, like the Indy 500, there's going to be so many people there. He might not even make the show, which is crazy for Indy. So I don't know about that, but I believe he'll at least get 1 top 10. And then I believe Colton Herta will become a major threat for the title, and he will win the most races. The Penske cars will have the most poles between Newgarden, Will Power, and all of them. You know, they're just I feel like they were really getting better towards the end of the season. Not necessarily on Ganassi's level, but they were pretty fast. And I want to say Joseph Newgarden wins the Indy 500. I don't think he's got to do that yet, so it'd be cool to see him win that. And I believe Romain Grosjean will get one win at the Indianapolis road course. And the champion will be Joseph Newgarden. I was really stuck between a couple of drivers for the champion. Like Colton Herta would be really good. Pilot would be very good as well. Maybe even Scott Dixon. Dixon had like a kind of an off year last year. He was sort of in contention, but not really. So I don't know. There's so many good players in there. So who do you pick at that point? So just pick one and go with it. And I'd like to see Newgarden get another one.
Definitely so. We'll see who's going to hit that push to pass and take off this year.
Yes, so let us know your predictions in the comments below, and then we will come back here at the end of the season, around, I believe it ends in September or something like that, so we'll come back then and be like, wow, what were we thinking? We were so wrong. So
yeah, I mean, we didn't say anything about Scott Dixon.
Yeah.
He really didn't shine too much last year.
He could potentially be ending out his career, maybe his last season, or might have another one or two. I believe he'll get some wins. I'm just not sure if he'll have like the same Scott Dixon that we come accustomed to, with him being dominant some tracks. So we shall see.
Yeah, so give us some of your IndyCar picks or predictions, and see how close you become.
Yeah, and we will, like I said, we'll come back here at the end of the season, see how bad we did, and we'll look at some of yours and see how smart you were, and we will
see if you're smarter than we are.
Are you smarter than a side draft? So hope you all enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next video, which will be us predicting the next generation of NASCAR cars. This is more on how the cars will perform on track, and so we will see you then.